The comeback call. That's a fun one. I really like it when I got the comeback call down and the ducks are out there flying away from the spread. You hit them and then they turn right back around. It is such an amazing sight to see, especially when you got like a group of like 20, 30 mallards are flying away and you hit them with that call and they come right back. If you guys are new to duck calling, make sure to check out my previous calling videos. I did the quack and the greeting call. Get those two down before you try doing the comeback call, because you take the principle of the quack to do the greeting call, and then you take the greeting call to do the comeback call. So it's kind of step one, step two, step three in the calling process of the fundamentals of it. So the comeback call is basically a louder, faster version of the greeting call, and you can do it for a longer sequence of notes. So the comeback call, it's basically the exact same thing as the greeting call. You're gonna go oot, 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 oot. I feel so weird just saying that, but that's kind of the noises that you make. So you're basically doing that same oot that you do with the quack, and then you do the same sequence that you do with the greeting call, oot, 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 oot. And then you make it louder and faster and possibly longer if you would like. So into the back of the call, this is what it sounds like. Okay, you want to make sure you get that crisp cut off after each note, and then you want to make sure you got a lot of air at the front end, and at the back end of the sequence you're backing it down, doing that descending cadence. All of your air is coming from your diaphragm. You're going to clench up down below, push that air up, make sure it's raspy, because the rasp is what makes it sound ducky. One of the biggest things I see people do when they're learning how to duck call is they don't get enough rasp into their call. So you want to make sure you're getting a good, almost like a grunt going, but control it. Figure out the good airflow for you, because what works for me might not work for you. And so you need to figure out what works for you, and the best thing to do is just practice. Practice makes perfect. And I'm not any kind of a championship duck caller by any means. I call to hunt ducks. That's what I do. I like calling ducks. I like having ducks come into the spread, and my calling does the trick for a lot of the ducks that I see. So the comeback call, it's a pretty useful call, especially if you've been working some ducks. They come around, they kind of look at you, and then they fly away. Sometimes they take a big swing, and then they'll come in at that final pass. But to help entice them when they're taking that big swing, once they're about out, 50, 60 yards in the air, then you're going to hit them with that comeback call. And a lot of times, that was probably weird for you guys, a lot of times they come back and swoop right back into the spread. So here's what it sounds like when you do the comeback call. Okay? Faster, louder. I don't know how better to explain the comeback call other than a faster, louder version of the greeting call. So once you have the greeting call down, make it louder, make it faster, and you've got the comeback call. So once again, air comes through here. Oot, 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 oot. So you want to get it raspy right in here. This is where your rasp comes from. Oot, 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 oot. Okay, louder to softer. I know that ducks don't necessarily do that noise, but in a hunting situation, and having done it, it works most of the time. So practice, 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 and then you'll finally get it down and you'll feel great. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and leave me a like. It means a lot when you guys do that. And you can follow me on my social media. Got a Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. So follow me on there and stay up to date with everything that's going on and all the new videos coming out. If you guys want to help support the channel, you can pick up one of these Mallards Bro t-shirts or one of these hats on the website. I'll leave a link for that in the description. But that's all for today's instructional video. I hope this one helped you out. I know it was kind of short, but the principle is the same between the greeting call and the comeback call. It's just faster and louder. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tune in next time, because we're going to be talking about the feeder call.